Hello everybody, I'm back. We're back with Silo. This time it's episode 5, and the reason I'm in the same clothes is because this is about 10 minutes later. I'm looking for a watch. There isn't one. Never mind. I'm going to continue with this and watch episode 5 straight away because I want to know what happens to... I looked up his name. Hang on, I did just have it. Deputy Marnes. Marnes, played by Will Patton. I didn't actually recognise it was Will Patton. So I'm going to see what happens here. I want to know specifically why Juliette had such a sort of sour taste towards her father and what really made her leave. I hope we find that out at some point soon. And I want to know more about Judicial. They've been more of this sort of figure in the dark at the moment. We don't really know too much about them, but I want to see if we know any more about them. That's what I'm hoping for the episodes that continue. So, here is Silo, Season 1, Episode 5, The Janitor's Boy. Intriguing title. Anyway, let's get on into it. Come on. Ooh, we're going to see more about the fire, are we? Gloria. DS Marnes, the relic. Relic, the watch. It's legal. He didn't ask you that, George. He asked you where you got it from, blah, 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 blah. A gift, maybe? Maybe that it cuts off, but who bought it for you? I bought it for me, myself. I don't have anyone. Where do you got this? I don't have anyone else. I'm alone. He really didn't rat her out, even in the end.
Who is it?
Order.
Thanks.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, he is. They did kill it. He's actually dead. Right, Sheriff Nichols, S. Marnes. I've just learned his fucking name, and he's now dead. Victim looks like a homicide. Request immediate dispatch to location. R. Sims, Judicial. So he's dead. They've got to him, yeah.
I'm guessing he had his skull crushed in with the butt of his own shotgun.
It couldn't have been easy. This is Paul Billings. He's your new...
That's the guy you wanted to be sheriff.
He's your new chief deputy.
The old one's not even cold.
Oh, that's Billings. Right, okay.
Well, Lawrence was right. Someone really wanted him dead. Do we have control of this?
His door was open, a neighbor found it.
Can we keep a lid on it?
We could try.
If we don't, we're fucked.
This could have all been avoided if our new sheriff had posted someone to watch Lawrence tonight.
Well, your new sheriff offered and he said no.
So I heard. You should have ignored.
Oh, you heard, huh?
Yeah, I stopped by and saw him and his bloody nose.
Who gave him a bloody nose?
It's the mortuary team.
Let's go to my office. My new office.
Jesus, they're dropping like flies.
Can you tell him to give me a minute?
1 minute.
What are you going to look for? They've taken the picture. Jesus Christ. Doris Kennedy, Charles Martin. Oh, these all stole and sold opiates. Series of apartment robberies. Gambler, thief, 2 minor assaults. So these are all lists of people that he maybe thought could be the problem. Yeah, but where's the drawing gone?
Hey, you can go.
I'm only going to be mayor for a few months, so I'm going to try to drink as much of Mayor John's liquor as I can.
I don't like you. Why is everyone in this drink so much?
So,
Oh, sorry, one sec. Look at that. Oh, that's a brilliant detail I didn't notice. Look at the paint, like the tapestry in the background. It's like a forest of trees, but the middle tree has the silo staircase. I've never noticed that. And we saw that in previous shots, didn't we? I'll have to go back and have a look and see if we did see that, or is that new and that wasn't there before.
what do we do?
Just keep pumping the official line. 2 older people walked the silo. It was too much for them. See your doctor.
No, we buried them together.
Sorry, what?
1 funeral, 1 grave. Conservation of resources.
Times like this, people don't give a shit about conservation. We could say they were in love.
Were they?
The way they nagged at each other, I always wondered. It doesn't matter, though.
I don't know if there's...
That's what she was trying to do, is get them to be buried together because that's what they would have wanted. And then he says we could have said they were in love, but why would you insinuate that if you didn't? Look.
We could say they were in love.
Were they?
Look at she's like, oh,
I was
you.
wondering. It doesn't matter though.
I don't know if there's anything in the pact about a double funeral.
For a married couple, but the mayor can make an exception.
Why would the mayor do that?
So it becomes the story, Rob. Enjoying a late bloom of love, looking to spend their golden years together, only to have their lives cut tragically short.
It was unsanctioned.
At their age, who gives a fuck? If people do care, it's even better. Gets people talking about forbidden love. Anything but murder.
So they weren't sanctioned at their age. Who gives a fuck? Okay, so the relationship sanctioning is to do with reproduction, right, and bringing people in because they probably can't overpopulate the silo because there's not enough resources to go around. Got it. But why is he pushing the narrative they were in love so much if he didn't know? That he must have known.
For a distraction, the judge suggested we offer a forgiveness holiday. It's good for morale.
It's good for judicial. Let's push the story.
Does she like? I'm trying to work out if she likes him or not. Because I think she's on board with him, though.
It's good for judicial. Let's push the story that they were in love. Then I am going to announce a race to the top. Mayor Johns loved a good foot race. Award the Johns Trophy to the victor. An excuse to drink beer and yell. I'll let you two go. Get some sleep. Sheriff, would you stay a minute?
No, you're the reason I stopped by to see Marnes last night. I said we should make Paul sheriff now. Marnes said to wait, not because he thought you'd succeed. He figured you'd realize you were in over your head and slink back down to Greasetown on your own.
That's enough. Give it a rest, Rob.
Okay.
You don't like it? I'm installing Billings as chief deputy without your say-so. Have you read the pact?
Yeah, some of it.
Start with the section on your department. It doesn't explicitly say that a sheriff should kiss judicial's ass, but it's pretty much the subtext on every page.
Is there anyone in this show that's going to stay alive from longer than a couple of episodes?
I ran a program to create a data set of silo residents under the age of 46, a number I arrived at by taking 40 and adding 6. 40 being the amount of years that Ruth Johns served as mayor, and 6 being the age of basic societal awareness, giving a total of 5,496 out of the current population of 10,112. Ruth Johns was the only mayor they ever knew. Mayor Johns was a trusted and beloved leader. She knew the residents of the silo. Thankfully, I'm but an interim mayor. Someone can be elected to fill Ruth Johns' very large shoes. I mean, not her literal shoes, because her feet were rather small. Would you like to say a few words about Deputy Marnes?
Jesus.
I honestly don't know what to say about Marnes. He and I didn't exactly hit it off. He didn't want me as sheriff. I didn't want the job at first, but then I was told that if the mayor asks you to serve, you serve. And here I am, speaking at Marnes' burial in front of people who knew him better than I did. I'm not sad. I mean, it's sad that he died, of course. They dedicated their lives to this silo, like we all do every day. Like everyone does, from the up top to the down deep.
I mean, it was better than his, to be fair. She did a good job.
Heroes or founders
Jesus.
will serve with their flesh. Death into life, circle without end.
How many more characters are we going to lose? Jeez, we're only on episode 5. I mean, at the moment, I only trust Juliette. Everyone else is suspicious to me, if I'm honest. I don't know who else to trust. His speech was all right. He reminded me a lot of Rickon, actually. I think him and Rickon in this universe would get along quite well. I'm trying to work out what she does now. Who does she trust? If she trusted him, and now he's not here, who can she turn to at this point? Who can she work with here? She's losing people by the minute. I wondered if we were going to see him again.
George,
Hey.
I got an invite to the burial.
Really? I didn't see you there.
Funerals aren't really my thing.
Really anyone's thing.
I'll pay my respects heading back down. Walk said you found somebody to help with the George stuff.
Yeah, we buried him today.
Lawrence.
That was supposed to be for me?
Oh, look, you can't send a guy up 144 levels with a tin of hush puppies and not expect him to eat a couple.
There's one left.
I'm a big guy. How are you?
Yeah. Okay. Walk sent you, didn't she?
Yeah, and Shirley.
Because they're worried about me?
Everybody's worried about everything. On the way up, I said hey to my cousin on 72, and he asked if it's safe for his kids to go to school. It's a dangerous time in the silo,
And you're wondering if I can do this. That's what it sounds like.
Hey, would you listen to me? I know you can do anything you put your mind to. But I also know that none of us can do any of this alone. If you need anything, I'm just a tin of hush puppies away.
Deputy?
Sure.
Hey, Hank?
Why do I not trust him either? I don't trust anyone. I don't know who to trust. I don't know what to do. I thought moving on to this after Severance would be more of a mellow watch. I trust people in this less than I trust people in MDR. What do I do? Who do I trust here? I trust Juliette, and that's it. I trust Juliette, and that's it. I don't know what that means, but I'm just telling you, so you know. Oh, there's the... Hang on, look. Look, in the intro, that's what's on the tapestry. That's the... Oh! Maybe what else is in the intro? We haven't seen that yet, I don't think. That looks like the engine, or the generator. And then the DNA, yeah, of course. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we missed. So you said there's 10,100 and something people. They've got to keep it around 10,000 is what I'm guessing. Boring.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
You're not qualified to be sheriff. Can't disagree. Anything else? Barnes told me that something happened between you two, and that's why Holston went out to clean. Barnes was wrong. You took this job to find out who killed George Wilkins. When Wilkins died, the Down Deep deputy sent a message, said an engineer named Nichols claimed Wilkins was murdered. Now, the first thing you do when you get up here is ask for a Wilkins file. Everything in this office goes through me. You want to get anything done, whether it's find out who killed Wilkins or get a new pencil, you're going to do what I want. What's that? Find out who killed Barnes. Right, that's my job, so I don't mean just going along with whatever patsy Judicial serves up. I mean, find out who really did it. Why would Judicial serve up a patsy? Because Judge Meadows doesn't give a shit about the truth. And when a mayor and a deputy get murdered, now they're going to want to find the nearest warm body to pin it on. Expect you to go along with it so you can keep the shiny badge and the nice apartment, but that would be a mistake on your part because they also want to get you out and Billings in. Isn't that what you want? Honestly, I may want you to find out who killed Lawrence. He just wouldn't want Judicial sending some poor bastard out to clean that doesn't deserve it. I'll be back after lunch. Gonna try and figure out who killed Marnes. You should take Deputy Billings with you. He knows the pact, and you don't. Even if you get who did it, Judicial will throw it out. Let's go. You Charles Martin?
What if I am? You robbed a string of apartments 15 years ago?
I just want to know where you were last night.
You asking if I killed Marnes?
Didn't say anything about
Well, don't tell me he died naturally. I've been down on 62, getting tests.
Even if he wasn't in the hospital, I'm sure he wouldn't have been a match for Marnes. You saw his hand? He's got the syndrome.
Where next?
The syndrome.
What?
Where do you live?
A couple levels down?
Why don't you go home for lunch? I'm sure your wife and your daughter would love to see you. It's been a lot, and gonna grab a sandwich, read the pact. I hear great things about it.
Be back in the office by 1.
Yeah, you're gonna go and look at them other names, aren't you?
Patrick Kennedy, it's the sheriff. Can you open up?
What if he's dead? I don't think that would work in real life, but okay. I don't think that's in the pact somehow. It's a really stupid question. Why does every apartment or house have like a dent just left of the door? Every single one has like the same patch of like damaged wall. Is he dead in here? He hasn't thrown out any of her things. He hasn't taken them to recycling, has he? Is that a drawing? Rat poison. But we know it wasn't him, it was someone from Judicial. So Judicial are framing him?
Who are you looking for?
Patrick Kennedy.
He's not here.
Read the part about accountability. Yes?
That's him. That's the guy with the gun. Oh! Oh, no. Okay, so it was Judicial. Right. Okay.
Yes?
Oh, Billy.
Come in, Paul. Paul, you know Doug Trumbull. Doug's a candidate to be my shadow. We'll get to the rest of this later.
Doug Trumbull. Your shadow.
I only said he's a candidate. He asked if he could be considered. I didn't have the heart to say no. Besides, it's always good to have an excuse to read the pact. Our new sheriff okay with you coming back to Judicial your first day on the job?
She thinks I went home for lunch.
Jeez, is anyone in this like just a good person at this point? I can't tell. Raise to the top. Okay. I feel like someone's gonna go over the edge with that.
Hey, Kennedy.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Maintenance said this is where I'd find you.
Oh, sad to hear about Deputy Morns.
Yesterday you said there were 2 reasons why we were stupid for wanting to talk to your wife. First was she's dead. What's the second one?
Oh, I'm a little confused. Are you arresting me?
Nope.
Then what are you doing?
I'm putting you somewhere safe.
In the holding cell.
As much as I revere that thing, if I can't sleep, I read a couple pages and I'm out.
How's lunch?
Can I sit? I didn't go home. I went to Judicial.
Oh, wow. Reporting to Sims already? I didn't know I'd fucked up that badly yet.
I know it's going to take a lot to earn your trust in this, but I wanted to see how their investigation was going.
Judicial has its own investigation.
They get level rep reports first. They get reports from people who don't officially exist.
Right, listeners.
Not what we call them, but yeah.
Listeners.
What do you call them?
Friends of the silo. None of what they say is admissible in court. They can provide suggestions.
Wow, you look in pain just saying that.
It's not in the pact, so I don't like it.
Who are the friends suggesting?
Ralph Melby. He could have made to the midst to poison their water. He could have made it up last night to get mines.
2 minor assaults. Why now?
I have to ask him.
Hey, Sandy, can you get me an arrest warrant? For who? Patrick Kennedy.
What? No, Ralph Melby.
Can you call me on the radio once you have it?
Where are you going?
You got messages. Hey, I don't have time for messages. I don't have any fucking messages. I need to know what's going on. Billings went to his friends in Judicial and came back with a name. They want me to waste my time arresting Melby while they get their patsy.
Patrick Kennedy.
Yeah, that's gonna make me look incompetent. They'll send me back to mechanical and Billings gets the badge. I know a search is gonna turn up rat poison and a drawing from Marnes's wall.
How do you know that?
Because she just broke in.
7, 6,
There he is. He's gonna get lost in the crowd. That's why she's doing it. Okay.
Open up!
Looking for Patrick Kennedy? Yeah, it took a while for housing to find out his wife died last year. Maybe that's why Judicial Old's database still has this down as his place. I don't know. I guess everyone makes mistakes, right? Yours was planting evidence in the wrong apartment.
Careful. Oh, no. Oh, she's got him, kind of. Someone's going over the edge here, I know it. She's not going to catch up. No. Someone's going over the edge. I can sense it. Oh, fuck off. not see that anything's happening? Oh. Help her! Help her! Jesus Christ.
I think I know who it was you were chasing. Doug Trumbull, Judicial Security. I'll get an arrest warrant. I wish you waited for me to come with you.
Jesus Christ. What a fucking first or second day on the job. Good God. So she's nearly died twice. We've had 4 characters dead. We're only on episode 5. Oh, God. So warm. Hang on. But she broke his finger, right? I did look away, so I'm not 100% sure. But didn't she break or dislocate his finger? If it's a break, it's good. But I think it was a dislocation. If it was a break, then you'd see it. If it was a dislocation, they'll put it back, and you won't be able to prove that it's her. But okay. Whew. Jesus Christ. Am I going to get a minute of respite in this fucking reaction series? Oh, God. Fleabag was intense. Blue Eye Samurai was intense. Arcane, the second series, was so intense. Severance. I didn't get a minute to breathe. I need Ted Lasso. Quickly. I need Ted Lasso. Oy, oy, oy. Right. What did I say, by the way? I said someone was going to go over the edge. Didn't I? I said it. She didn't go all the way over, but I said it. I was right. I'm always right.
Well, I was just going to check out Kennedy's apartment. I didn't think someone was going to try and throw me over the rail.
Hey, what apartment number did you have for Kennedy?
2215. Why?
I think maybe Kennedy didn't have anything to do with this.
Where are you going?
Douglas, what are you doing here? Do you have any idea what's behind this door?
No, sir.
Good. What happened to your hand? You have the note?
Yeah.
I think there's still a way to make this work.
How?
Let me figure that out. This is my favorite time. So quiet, so still. Now, Douglas, that door I came out of, the first time I saw it, my father showed it to me. He was a janitor. We all know the philosophy of the pact. Everyone contributes to the survival of the silo, but a janitor is still a janitor. And I was just a janitor's boy. My mother treated my father like he was nothing, and he said nothing in return. When I was 14, I got into a conflict with one of my classmates. He tormented me. My father found out, and I was terrified he was going to try to do something about it and only make it worse. But he didn't. Part of me was disappointed. And one day I get to school, and Richard Elliott's crying. Seems his father's been reassigned to a job on 125, and they have to move. Just like that. My problem went away. Maybe my dad has something to do with it, but he was just a janitor. Any more problems with that bully? I just looked at him. There was something in the way he said it. I just looked at him and asked, how? He said he wanted to show me something. He took me to that door. He said if I wanted to shadow him, I would have to make a decision that would change my life. If I went through that door, I could never tell anyone what was on the other side. Not my friends, not my family, not my wife. They might think that I was nothing more than a bookkeeper or a clerk, but I would know the truth. That the people behind that door do the most important work. Work that keeps 10,000 people alive. You fucked up, dog. Twice. You fucked up with George Wilkins, but I fucked up worse. We're human beings doing the best we can. What I'm looking for in the shadow is drive and dedication. I've made my decision.
Is he going to push him?
Douglas Trumbull, do you of clear mind and conscience pledge to be my shadow? Are you willing to do anything to serve and protect the people of the silo?
Yes.
To serve and protect the people of the silo?
Yes.
I fucking knew it, man. I knew I could see that coming from a mile. Oh, the noise
Douglas
it made.
Trumbull killed Mayor Johns and Deputy Mark.
Oh, Jeez, is there anyone gonna make it to another episode? Jesus Christ, the janitor's room, what's in there? Keeps 10,000 people alive. But there was also something you said earlier about the syndromes. Did you see his hands? He's got the syndrome. So is there like an illness thing going round or something? That's the other thing I'm wondering. Is there something that's happening within the silo, like a sickness, and there's certain people that have to stop it from getting to other people? That's what I'm wondering. Something like that. Oh, the noise.
Douglas Trumbull killed Mayor Johns and Deputy Martins, and he wanted to frame Patrick Kennedy for the murders. Frame Kennedy, but kill him and make it look like suicide. So when I confronted Trumbull about planting evidence in an apartment no longer occupied by Kennedy, last night, knowing his arrest was inevitable, Trumbull took his own life. There's a note in there that we found in his pocket. We think he was gonna plan it on Kennedy. Kind of works for him too.
You don't know why a 7-year employee of Judicial would want to murder the mayor in Martins.
Well, but we're...
I didn't work closely with Trumbull, but I saw no sign of it. Did you see any indication?
I mean, Martins was deputy in the mids back in the day when Trumbull was growing up there. Maybe they had some rough encounters back then. I don't know, we're gonna look into it.
Don't spend any more time on it. We have the killer of Mayor Johns and Deputy Martins, and he's dead. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take the rat poison to the farm. Do you take the rest to the office? You already knew that the drawing and the rat poison were in the apartment before we looked. When did you go in?
When you were talking to your judicial friends?
You clearly didn't read the section of the pact about illegal search and seizure. Why didn't you tell me what you were doing?
Because I didn't trust you.
Do you know?
Yeah, sure. As much as you trust me.
It's getting good, isn't it? It's really heating up now. Oh, God.
So you don't worry what happened to me tomorrow. I've been reassigned.
What?
What? I requested it. Because of me. Oh, I've got family down there.
Wait, so when you said if I wanted your help, I had to find out who killed Martins.
Sorry, I didn't think you'd be able to do that, really.
Right.
Any chance you change your mind?
No, I've had enough of the up top. No, there are a few things I'll miss, but I'll miss the feeling I'm being watched.
By who?
I don't know by who or how.
You know, when I got here, you said you didn't know a Down Deeper's ate. You got family on 105?
That's lower mids, not down deep.
Right.
Our kind don't eat babies. Patrick Kennedy's an awful human being, but he didn't deserve to die. Not for something he didn't do.
I'm just happy that I...
Hey, don't make a big deal out of it. I still don't like you. Sheriff.
I don't think that's the end of her, though. I think we're going to see more. I'm genuinely trying to work out who to trust. Billings seems alright. I was expecting him to be more of a problem. He seems alright for the minute, though, no? Other than going to meet with Judicial. But he seems a bit too naive, so I don't see him as that much of a problem. The guy who I thought was going to be more of a problem has now just gone over the railings, so... Oh, let's see what happens. Come on, let's just see what happens next.
Can I pour you a drink? I'm going through Mayor John's collection pretty fast.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Sure.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to give Sims the satisfaction, I think he may have been right. The race to the top was a good tonic, but what we really need is a forgiveness holiday. People go a little wild when we have one, so I'm gonna need you and your deputies everywhere. That's not the only thing I wanted to discuss.
No, I thought
I wanted to say that I didn't see why Holston would want you to be sheriff, but now I think I do. So for as long as I'm mayor, I want to help you in any way I can. Is there anything you need now?
2 days off. I need to get back down to mechanical. I didn't think I'd last, so I didn't pack much. So
We have porters that can do that.
I like to say goodbyes and stuff, you know?
We'll see you in a couple days.
Is she going to go back down there? Are we going to see it though? That's what I want to know. Ah, you're still there. What do you do? What are you sitting and looking at? Are you drawing it?
What are you working on?
Oh, the stars.
Can you come see?
Stars?
So, when it's clear at night, there are these lights in the sky.
What are they?
I have no idea, but I've been watching them long enough to see these patterns. They repeat like you're traveling in this big circle. You see it?
I see a W. Never noticed that before.
And I have. Just add it to the list. Things we don't know anything about.
Interesting. So it's almost like a consolation, but they're not like ours, are they? If that is computer generated, they're adding in a message in the stars. Ooh, I just when I think we've got one mystery sorted there and another one. Are these two going to start working together on this? Is that what I can sense? I couldn't cope going up and down them stairs.
Did you know that there are lights in the sky at night? The display in the up-top cafeteria is better than ours.
What a surprise.
There are lights in the night sky. Thought maybe you'd know. You know, Hank ate all but one of the hush puppies you sent?
I kind of thought he'd eat them all. He's a big guy.
How old is this?
What day is it? So, how's it going in that fancy new job of yours up there?
Fine.
Fine, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Tommy Marshall was working on a ventilation fan at the foot of the stairs. Missed his head by an inch. People saw you hanging from the rails. Jules, you don't think that kind of story gets around?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
No, I can't.
No, she's trying to protect you, that's why.
This isn't supposed to be the deal. We're supposed to go about our business, keeping the silo humming, and they're not supposed to do things like murder people. Bodies start falling, people start asking questions. Pretty soon, asking questions turns into demanding answers, and if folks don't like the answers, then...
Hey, talking about rebellion? I'm right here, Sheriff.
Anyway, did you find that hard drive you were looking for?
No, not yet. Holston hid a file on George, but there was nothing in it that I didn't already know. Did you make headway with the thing I left you?
Yes, I did.
It's copying the flowers.
So, the type of lens from those cameras they use to make pictures for IDs, but those are very...
Okay, so they do have cameras, like pictures for IDs. Got you. So they do have cameras to some, but it's not a luxury, so they don't have it in the homes. Got it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So, I recognize this is not simple. This help you?
No, you got anything more powerful?
Like the thing your mother made, lining up two lenses?
Yeah, like we use on the rabbit.
Yeah, and Judicial destroyed it. Do you know why Judicial destroyed it?
No.
Have you read the pact?
No, and you're like the 10th person to ask me that.
Well, this is the real reason why I wanted you to come down. There are two big mysteries about the pact. They stipulate that we can't mechanize the way we go up and down in the silo. Mm-hmm. No lifts, no pulleys.
Yeah.
No magnification beyond a certain power. So a relic like this is going to get you more than a slap on the wrist. Something with wiring this small, the effect is going to be a lot more dramatic. And from what you're not telling me, seems to me there's a long list of people who died recently under questionable circumstances. What's to stop you being the next one on the list?
I'll be careful. 2 days ago, Bernard wanted nothing more than to send me out to clean for snagging 2 boxes of shitty heat tape. I solved 2 murders, and he can't wait to work with me. They trust me, Walk. I need to open up an investigation that allows me to look into what happened to George.
How are you going to do that without tipping them off?
I gotta use the right bait.
Oh, God. Oh, you're going back down there to get the little, like, the thing with, like, the rubber ducky on? Because she left that there, didn't she? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Jesus. The twists and turns in this, man. Oh my God. Right, let's have a wee little think about what happened here. So, the guy who was working for Judicial, or someone at Judicial, who actually killed Marnes, he's gone over the edge. So he's now no longer a threat, but the other guy is. And I'm concerned as to what he wants to do next. She's right, Bernard wanted nothing to do with her. He actually wanted to be sent outside, and now he's like, he's all over her. If Bernard is a bad guy, or someone that's working against them here, maybe he's looking at Juliette as almost a recruitment and someone he can utilise as opposed to someone who's the enemy. Basically, can he convert her to his line of thinking? Or is Bernard a good guy? I still actually can't tell. Oh, yeah, you had the funeral. God, this felt like there's a lot packed in this episode. Billings seems relatively trustworthy. He doesn't seem too bad, unless I'm being really stupid here. And she's gone. The lady that didn't like her, but I've got a feeling she might be back. It's behind that janitor's door. So his father was just like a bookkeeper or a nobody, but then he showed him something behind the door. What's there? Because she also says, like, the guy with the weak hand said, like, a syndrome. He's got the syndrome. So is there, like, an illness or something? He says keeping 10,000 people in the silo alive. It's making me wonder if there's something more here. The sickness that's outside. They said, like, there's the poison outside before the poison gets to them outside when they go out to clean. Is there something slowly working its way in? That's where my brain's going at this point. But honestly, I haven't got a clue. There's so many twists and turns and it's so exciting. I genuinely don't know what could come next. If there's anything I missed, any little detail, as long as it doesn't spoil any of the episodes ahead, let me know below. Let me know what you thought of this episode too. And I'll see you for the next one, where we'll probably lose another character or two with the way this is going. Take very good care of yourself. Don't go outside. And I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.